What's going on, everyone? My name is Aaron Holmes. I serve as Vice President of the Exceptional Males in Business this year. And we're here at the Spring Symposium. Looking forward to seeing all the students come out. We got sessions talking about, the decline of DEI, elevating your, elevator pitch and working on your public speaking. We have thriving in undergrad, as well as let's make a deal and just kind of negotiating offer letters. But really just want to get people together to engage, connect with people across the college, but also just to kind of sharpen your skills right before career fair and make sure everyone is up to speed on, their elevator pitch and just making sure that they understand what they're walking into when they go to talk to corporate partners.
Hi, I'm Najala Sharif, and I'm a junior marketing student from Charlotte, North Carolina, and today I'm going to be doing a session on elevator pitches and the STAR method, just helping students get prepared for the career fair and being able to network with recruiters, as well as being prepared for the interview that happens after when you reach the next step. Yes, so I'm very excited for today. We have a lot of sessions. We have a session on the decline of DEI. We have a session on thriving in undergrad. So I think it's going to be a very great experience for students today.
I'm Jalen Wilson, a junior studying finance here at the university, and I'm speaking for today's EMB and SWB symposium. Our speech today is in preparation for the career fair next week, going over the STAR method, elevator pitch, and how to introduce yourself to a recruiter. We'll see you guys at the symposium today.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Aaron Holmes. I'm serving as Vice President of EMB this year, and we're here with Society of Women in Business collabing for the symposium.
Hi, everyone. My name is Zaria Bowman. I'm a senior majoring in supply chain management, and I serve as the Vice President of the Society of Women in Business.
Yeah, and today we're really just, fostering a connection between the men and women of the College of Business. It's something that both of our orgs have kind of been looking to for a while now, and this is our first symposium that we're doing together. So just looking forward to all the connections people are going to be able to make, but also just fostering engagement between our orgs, going forward for years to come. So really excited for today.
So I've been looking forward to this all year. We've definitely worked tirelessly. We've been planning this for, I'd say, about 2 months now. So we're going to have some sessions related to DEI and how we respond to current legislation changes. We're also going to be talking about the STAR method. We know the career fair is coming up. We really want to make sure our students are prepared for that. We're going to be working on our elevator pitch, and we have a few other insightful sessions in mind. So I'm really excited. I know it's going to be like an action-packed day. I'm definitely inspired by EMB. For those of you who don't know, they were here prior to SWB, so they've definitely acted as a guiding hand for us. So, Aaron was a vice president before I was, so whenever I have questions, sometimes I can come to him, see how he handles certain situations. So it's just been great collaborating with them, and I'm sure the members of our organization feel the same way as well.
Yeah, I'd say SWB has definitely been inspiring to us as well. The way that the women of the college just show up and lead in all facets, and through trial and tribulation, nothing has stopped them from ascending to where they are now. And so the things that they've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time really, inspires us to keep pushing hard and doing the things we need to do. So I'm glad that we're able to do this together. Kind of what we want y'all to walk away from is really just to prioritize, being empowered, educated, inspired, and prepared, because we want y'all to be prepared for the career fair that's going to be next Wednesday, but we also want y'all to just foster engagement around the College of Business and kind of enhance those skills that we're all developing throughout our 4 years. And so
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Moore here. We are at the first annual NCAT, EMB, and SWB Symposium. This year, we wanted to do something a little different. EMB, we normally host our spring symposiums solo, but we wanted to bring our sister organization in, kind of show them the ropes of how to run a symposium. And the students have done an amazing job of orchestrating and implementing and planning. So I want to give the students kudos, both e-boards for Exceptional Males in Business, as well as Society of Women in Business. So we have several sessions going on right now. Right behind me, we have negotiating your salary, where the students are learning how to negotiate and ask for the top dollar. Also understanding the formula and the art of negotiating. We also have our former president, Mr. Donovan Bethea, and Mr. Willie Laughinghouse, talking about the decline of DEI and how we navigate life after that. So we want our students to be well equipped, well versed as far as being knowledgeable about how to navigate the landscape, in this political landscape of DEI being done away with. We also have Elevating Your Edge, where students are getting a full, real in-time mock interview prep where they're learning the art of the elevator pitch and the STAR method for answering interview questions. And then we have some, again, a mock interview, so they're practicing with one another. And so we have several sessions going on right now, but the students are fully engaged, fully immersed. But again, I want to say kudos to our e-boards, and it feels really good to watch them follow the blueprint that we set 2 years ago with our first Ignite and Empower symposium, and for them to now be running the symposiums fully, and I'm just offering guidance and advice, feels really good. So again, kudos to the NCAT, EMB, and SWB organizations.
Our goal was to be able to reach out to middle school students to educate them about financial literacy. However, throughout the process, I started noticing my partner and I weren't getting along. A lot of the meetings we used was like arguing instead of actually planning and executing. And midway through the process, we finally realized, wow, we aren't being as effective. In fact, nothing's really getting done and the deadline is approaching. So a way that we conquered this is we decided to have a meeting. We decided to talk about our different differences. And what I realized is my partner and I were doing roles that we felt we weren't comfortable in. She does not like talking to people. She likes doing more of the backhanded side of getting the logistics, where I love to talk to people, I love to present. So once we identified where our strengths were and what our weaknesses, we re-delegated the project. And then in the end, we were able to host 20 middle school students and reach out in our community. And now the program is still going on even as we're in college. So that's how I would explain that. And as you can see, I gave the situation of planning the project. I talked about what we had to get done. I talked about actions we did to overcome. And then the very important part that a lot of people miss out is the results. Make sure if you've done any project, community service, you talk about those numbers. Because think about it, from a company side, they want to know, okay, you did all these things, but how successful were they? Even if you only hosted 5 people or you did this many hours, make sure that you're letting them know so that they can see how impactful you actually are, so that they can see how you can be at their company. Does that make sense?
Hey everybody, my name is Donovan Bethea, a senior business administration student and the former president of the Exceptional Males in Business. I've been invited back today to talk about the decline of DE&I and how it will not only affect us as HBCU students, but also Black students around the world. So this session will really be a discussion talking about how students can not only diversify their portfolios and their resumes, but making sure that they're showing up to actually execute the jobs they're signing up for. Making sure students are intentional with the internships that they're interested in so that they can show up and really show out. And that's why DE&I is like such a big thing, because Black people immediately assume, oh, I'm the DE&I hire. No, it's probably Connor over there from Yale who doesn't know what he's doing, but you're actually supporting the team and putting out the work, so.
Yep. So that's why I always talk about when you have experiences, it is how many times can you get those experiences so that now you're used to them. That's why I talked about the dinner conversation. If you haven't talked about it in a relaxed environment where it's now normal to you, who knows the ABCs? If I wake you up in the middle of the night, can you say them? Yeah. If I tell you I'm gonna give you $1 million, will you stumble over it? You're gonna sing right through them, right? Because you've done it 1,000 times. So that's what some of your counterparts, because they've been included in conversation, situation, experiences that you may not have been privy to. So now you've got to take advantage of those as many times as you can, so that now they're normalized to you. And that's what my role here is, to get you in front of as many experiences and opportunities supported by finances, because they're not cheap, so that when you go to that company and they bring up something, you can sit there and intelligently talk about the conversation and they can be included, all right?
Well, today has really been very insightful. I had the great opportunity to sit in the DEI discussion, and it really was just insightful to hear from other people about this changing climate, especially when it comes to being an emerging professional and seeking out these opportunities, and just how to enter them in this changing climate where we see DEI is kind of, people are taking a step back from it. It's just really been eye-opening to discuss that and kind of learning how to use my skills to adapt and kind of navigate this changing climate. I would say with the other discussions as well, just talking about really taking advantage of my undergrad years and connecting with other people, I think is really important. These skills are definitely something that I think everybody like myself is taking away from and really going to take note of and use when it comes to applying for internships or seeking job opportunities. So definitely say this has been a great discussion. So I'd say for the Society of Women in Business, we've definitely seen tremendous growth in the coming years. We have reached a large number of students who are just really willing to come, learn, and engage with other people. And I think this partnership with the Exceptional Males in Business is really just a kind of sign of that. We really are just really hardworking students who really just want to collaborate and provide other students with opportunities. That's what all of this is about, providing others with opportunity to learn, to grow, and just to use the skills that they already have and to tap into that so that they can reach these opportunities that are out here for all of us. So definitely with SWB, I definitely say come out to our events. We get t-shirts to our new members, we have pins, we have an optional membership fee, and we're just really just a collective group of women who really just want to help and support each other. We do have a mentorship program if you're interested in applying to that. You can find that on our Instagram in our link tree, and we have plenty of different things. We actually have a sister circle coming up in collaboration with our advisor, Shekinah Simone Ali. So I just say really look into our opportunities and tap into that to get connected with us.
Here's the crazy part that most people don't realize. The difference between the student who graduates making $40K and the ones who graduate making $100K all starts their freshman year. When you get a job, what are they looking for? Experience. What is experience at the core? It could be internships. Leadership. What'd you say?
Knowledge.
They're looking for knowledge. All that wraps up into skill sets. You go to an internship because you're trying to develop skill sets, right? You're getting knowledge to learn something new so you can apply it, right? That's why literally the deal starts your freshman year. The activities you do outside of class arguably make or break your likelihood of getting a six-figure salary more than anything else, because that's the time you actually develop the skill sets that help you differentiate yourself.
During the session of Let's Make a Deal, we talked about basically how your life is a business and get what you deserve. Don't cut yourself short. And it's what we learned, what I really took away from it was it's not all about the pay, but it's all about the benefits as well. But you have to negotiate with it. Don't settle for less, but don't ask for too much at the same time. You have to know when is the right time for everything and what's the right deal. So just research everything before you jump in. Don't jump straight in at first. And just let time take its course. But again, do not set yourself short. And that's what I really took from it.
When trying to seek out a great mentor, you want to make sure that they're also willing to put in the work as well. You want to make sure that it goes both ways. Because there have been times when I've had certain mentees that don't reach out, and I've done my best to reach out to them. Or vice versa, like certain mentors didn't reach out to me. And maybe at the time I wasn't as receptive to that. So you want to make sure that every relationship is mutual and also to communication. On top of that as well, you want to make sure your mentor knows how to balance professional and personal life as well with yourself. Meaning you're not always going to them to get a leg up in a certain company or to learn more about your own self or get good at a certain career. You want to make sure they're also someone you can kind of lean on as like a friend, a brother, so you can depend on. Because when you have that level of, I guess, camaraderie, both professionally and personally, it establishes great trust between you and your mentor. And everything, revolves around trust. So I would say we're trying to search out their mentors, make sure that they have the same, I guess, drive as you. So for you guys can both have the same level of communication. But on top of that, make sure they're also able to balance both professional and personal life as well.
So as president and founder of SWB, it's honestly been such a journey. I love being able to meet everyone who I wouldn't meet when I go to class, things of that. So accounting majors, finance majors, things of that nature. But just being able to see everyone come out up under the same goals, networking, bettering themselves, pushing themselves to, or wanting themselves to be the absolute best in what they do. It's honestly been, I would say, an honor to help people get to where they want to be.
So I'm Jalen. I'm the president of Exceptional Males in Business this year, and the presidency has been fantastic. I've been a part of EMB. It was formerly known as Black Male Initiative, all 4 years of college, and we've truly seen it kind of build up from, just an org where it was about 10 of us consistently coming to where now we have about 500 people in the group me. We're consistently getting really good engagement, and so the presidency has been great to be a part of continuing that momentum, solidifying EMB's foundation and really turning it into a really good community. Now, guys are able to look to their left and their right in classrooms and be able to see others who they constantly participate in these different workshops and activities with, be like, that's my brother, that's my friend, I know him, I know them. I truly feel like we're culture drivers in the college as well. And so, just being a part of all that and being able to lead that, it not only has developed me as a leader and an individual, but I truly feel like it's greatly impacted, the different male students here on campus. So the theme this year is Prep for Success. And so a really big thing, of course, career fair is next week. And so we've got a couple sessions that are just built in, like the decline of DEI and how we respond so that our students are prepared to kind of go into those interactions that they have with companies. We have another session where students are working on their elevator pitch and their STAR method so that they're truly prepared. And then, of course, we've got the thriving in undergrad so that experienced students are able to just kind of give those knowledge nuggets, talk about their experience and how they've navigated through school. And then finally, let's make a deal, right? It's important for us to know our value as students to these companies and just kind of the world in general. And so Dr. Foreman, pouring in so that we're able to, how to strategically navigate those discussions around, salary, benefits, what we want to do in the future are really big. And so just kind of hitting on all those levels for, preparing these students for success.
So the collaboration has honestly been something we've been looking forward to for actually years. Ever since the start, we've been like, EMB, SWB has to get together, and it just hasn't been clicking with our schedules, but finally we got a chance to collaborate. It's been an amazing experience, and especially learning from them, and I feel like they've learned from us too about how, what the men need in the college business, and they've learned what the women need in college business too. And honestly, this collaboration, it's not just the panelists, and it's not just the speakers pouring into us, but we're pouring into each other. We're talking about the things that, I've been struggling in this, and there's definitely somebody else struggling in that, so they'll be able to talk to each other. The panelists that we have here are college students as well, so something that they've done can also push someone in the audience to be able to say, they're my age, they're my major, I'm gonna do the exact same thing as them. And so honestly, I feel like just the collaboration has just pushed each of us, whether it's the e-board, our members, to just be the best that we can be.
I would say, as she kind of alluded to, it's been a long time coming. I think that our organizations have very similar missions, goals, and of course we're both housed here in the business college. And so to kind of join forces on this collaborative event where we're delivering a lot of impactful sessions is really big. From a leadership perspective, we've been able to kind of build and bounce off of one another, just kind of planning the event, and then of course actually having the students here in person. You're hearing from a number of different perspectives and speaking to a number of different perspectives with these different events. And so it's been a long time coming. I think it's been absolutely fantastic before, and so this won't be the last time we collab with Society Women in Business.
So I would, of course, encourage people to join the Society of Women in Business. It's such a safe space. We really do emphasize the fact that if you come in, you don't know what to do in your future, you don't know how to get involved on campus, you might not really have that network that you have yet, we provide that. We're all the same age, we're all kind of studying up under the same topic, and we all kind of have the same goals. So really, if you come out, we'll help you get to where you want to be. It's very simple to join. All you have to do is go on 1891 Connect and click request membership, and we'll approve it immediately. Come out to our full body meetings that we have every month. And at the full body meetings, we have a real talk session, and we just talk about the realities of being women studying business, entering the workforce, or just women in general.
Yeah, so I encourage all males on campus to join Exceptional Males in Business, especially those who do have a business major. We do a little bit of everything, right? And so if you are a male, here, our mission is to assist you in your matriculation through these 4 years of college. And so we've talked of, we have the fellowship aspect, we've done turkey bowls, we've done March Madness tournaments, we talk about finances, real estate, we've talked about how to succeed in your classrooms, how to succeed beyond the classroom. And so it really is hitting on everything that you want to be able to learn about and be knowledgeable of as a college student. And like I said, I'm gonna emphasize it again, a really big part of EMB is just, outside of the business, the fellowship, the fact that, you get get to know guys and we're building a community here in the college. Myself, Dr. Moore, the E-Board members, we're all very passionate. We're all very personable people. And so I just feel like we're one of those, real authentic orgs who genuinely just want to help you out. And so I definitely encourage you all, as Cindy kind of talked about, you can go on 1891 Connect and put a request for membership. We'll approve it immediately. And we have full body meetings. We have a group meet and an Instagram that you guys are able to follow and join. And those are other ways to stay updated with the events we're having.
So my official position is the Director of Student Professional Development. I work specifically with all the women in Willie D's College of Business and Economics, specifically the advisor for Society of Women in Business. It has been, about 3 weeks I've been here so far, and bar none, the women here in Willie D's are some of the best students I've ever worked with in my over 10 years of working in higher education. The women here are phenomenal. The students here are phenomenal. They put so much into their work. They put so much into their internships. They put so much into what they want to get out of their experience. Their 4 years of experience here at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. The students here are phenomenal. I'm really excited to continue to do a lot of work with the students here. I think that they bring a lot to the table, a lot of different ideas, and I'm really excited to cultivate a lot of those ideas and put them into practice and put on some monthly programs, some passive programs, active programs, some conferences to continue some awesome symposiums that we're already doing here on a Saturday morning that is rainy, that is cold, that we already have so many students here. I can tell that they are really engaged and active on this campus regardless of whatever's going on. So I'm just super blessed to be in this space to work with young women here in Willie D's.